Hey, yeah, in this video I want to talk about what to do if you're locked out of your own lock because it's in the open position but you can't close it because the combination has changed. So I'm going to take this word lock for example. It's been opened but I can't put it back in because the code's not right. This is quite an easy thing to decode if it's already open, much easier if it was already locked. I've already done a video on how to decode this lock when it's already locked, and I'll put a link in the description. But if it's open, to get the right code, it's quite easy. First of all, put light pressure trying to close it. It may be just that you could try a few different letters because it might be just have bumped, but not so in this case. It's very far away from the right combination. I'm going to put in light pressure. The thing that's stopping it closing is the first wheel. The gate isn't lined up to let these teeth through. So all I do is put on light pressure, turn the first wheel, boom, the teeth has gone through the right gate. So I know that the right letter for this code in this last wheel is E. So I simply do the next one. Boom, I know it's SE. Now the next one. ASE, and the last one, BASE, is the right code. Okay, I'm just going to say, let's pretend it's locked halfway open. What do you do then? Well, the best thing to do, since you don't know if the last two are correct, you need to pick the last two. So I'm going to start with this wheel. I'm going to see which letter wiggles the loosest. So R is a little bit loose. S is very loose. So I'm going to leave it on S, and then the last one I'll just keep turning until it opens. Okay, so now I know that the first two are this. I've got open. To get the last two, I do the same old trick, just keep turning until it closes. Okay, so this one's easy. But what happens if this is another word lock, a different kind of lock? It's in the open position and I can't close it because the code has changed. And I could try and close it and just adjust some of the wheels in case it was near the right code, but just, I don't know, just bumped someone or accidentally turned, but not so in this case. So what I do is I'm going to pick this in the reverse way. So I'm going to pick it closed. Okay, I've already done a video on how to pick this lock open, and I start at this end. I apply pressure and each wheel is tight, 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 and then it lurches to a loose position. A couple of letters are loose and I go to the furthest one round, and then I keep doing that for all of them, and then I decode this lock and open it. Now I'm going to try and do the exact opposite. So I'm going to still put pressure trying to close this lock, but this time I'm going to start at this end, and I'm even going to, instead of turning the wheel this way, I'm going to turn it the opposite way that I usually do. I'm going to do everything opposite, this end, and turn it this way. Okay, it seemed to lurch into this letter rather, and when I turn it, it's got lots of play in the gate, and it doesn't want to easily jump out of that gate when I apply tension onto the shackle. So I'll leave it there, and I'm going to go to the next one. Okay, so this is tight, tight, very tight, and it suddenly lurched to this letter. Going to lots of play, and it doesn't easily want to jump out of that, so it's in a nice big gate. Lots of play, doesn't easily want to jump out. Go to the next one. Oh, I said I was going to turn it this way, didn't I? very tight. Have to release some of the shackle tension, it's just so tight. Oh, and it lurched into this letter. Lots of play, and it doesn't easily want to jump out, so that must be a gate. Now for this last one, I'm just going to go turn, close, turn, and here it is here. Okay, so RISL, that's the code. So that's how I reverse decode this, or decode it closed instead of decoding it open. And generally speaking, to decode something closed is easier than decoding it open. Thanks.